you kind of talked about it earlier, but just for those who see this, just explain what type of legislation would you all like to see passed to prevent this from happening again?
Absolutely. As I said, we've seen this be successful in 4 states where ultimately we're defining sex-based terms like woman, like man, male, female, boy, girl, differentiating between sex and gender, which is a big part of this. We're seeing in some existing legislature that the word gender is used, but it actually means sex, so defining and differentiating between the two. How I like to think of it, if you look at the women's sports bill, which as Governor Reeves mentioned, has been in effect in Mississippi, what longevity does that bill have if we have unelected bureaucrats and officials jumping in, going through the back door, and reinterpreting what woman means? That's what this bill would do, which safeguards our safety, it safeguards our privacy in areas of undressing or using the restroom, whatever that might be, and of course our equal opportunities. All things that, at least looking at the sports issue and the education level, should have been protected under Title IX. The effects of what we went through clearly prove that to be false, which is why we have taken the extra steps and really traveled around advocating for this, because we get the messages from young girls daily. They're dealing with this. They don't know what to do. From parents who don't know how to defend their daughters, coaches who don't know how to defend their female athletes. And people might not think it's happening here in Mississippi, but I guarantee you it is. It's happening in every state, every level, every division, every sport, which again, seeing what we saw, experiencing what we experienced, I think that's why Paula and I feel so passionately about standing up for every young girl, of course in the state of Mississippi, but as Governor Reeves mentioned, really nationally.
Yeah, additionally, just very briefly, our sports teams are protected in many states now. 23 states, I believe, have passed legislation to protect women's sports. But there's no talk about women's spaces. So, yes, we can compete free of males, but what about when we address before those competitions? What about when we address after those competitions? And so, Governor Reeves has talked to us about how he has a strong desire to also make sure that our bathroom spaces and other women's spaces are protected as well. While some states have just taken a sports stance, and we have that here in Mississippi, it's also important to protect these additional women's spaces.
So you all have the support of Governor Reeves. Are you all hopeful or remaining optimistic that a piece of legislation will get passed when the session returns next year?
I am. In particular, we had A.G. Fitch. She was the first Attorney General to sign on to advocating for this bill and again standing for women. So I'm very hopeful that the state of Mississippi will understand where we're coming from, where Governor Reeves is coming from, and really why this is critical, because again, it affects a lot more than just sports. It affects a lot more than just women. This is really an issue that everyone should really care about.
And my last question, just what would it mean for you all to get this piece of legislation passed?
Yeah, it would mean a lot to me in particular. I change 18 times every week with this male individual named Leah Thomas. And just knowing that no girl in the state of Mississippi, whether it be at the college level, whether it be at the high school level, whether it be a woman that's not even on a sports team, would have to deal with that uncomfortableness of undressing in front of a male that's 6 feet 4 inches tall and has male genitalia. I don't believe any women, no matter how old, no matter what race, no matter what life experiences, should have to go through that, and it would mean so much to know that women in Mississippi would not be subjected to that same experience that I had.
I agree. As I mentioned, Mississippi feels like home to me. Growing up in Tennessee, coming down to Oxford all of the time when I was younger. So to see this get through in Mississippi would be huge, and it would send the message, again, nationally, that girls and women deserve equal opportunities. We're worthy of privacy and safety and maintaining our dignity, which is a very opposite message of what we've been receiving. It's quite the contrary from the message that Paula and I received. We were told we don't matter. Again, privacy, safety, our fairness, our equal opportunities, our feelings, none of that matter to the NCAA, to the IOC, to the people in the White House who are actively rewriting Title IX. And so I think it's time Mississippians, and again, women and men nationally, hear the message that they do matter, and they'll hear that message through leadership like Governor Reeves has displayed.
Any other questions?